For many people, there's been a natural pull towards organizing, simplifying, and restructuring life behind the scenes. Meanwhile, anything outward facing, performance based, or momentum driven has felt harder to access. That was my experience. I felt like I was in my own little world, and there was an odd comfort in that. In today's message, I want to help you name what's actually been happening. So if you felt somewhat detached or uninterested in moving things forward, even now, 3 weeks into the new year, you're not stuck. And there is nothing wrong with you. You are recalibrating. You probably noticed the inner dialogue has been kind of wild too. While the body may feel completely fine, staying more quiet, refining things, the mind may still be whispering things like, shouldn't we be doing more by now? Or didn't we say we'd be doing X, Y, Z by this time? That tension between comfort and pressure is one of the clearest signals of the phase we've just moved through. And what I want you to hear is this. It wasn't a lack of motivation. It was a recalibration. Let's look at the mechanics of it. Over the last several days, roughly January 18 through today, we've moved through a very specific internal reset window, which included another 111 gateway on January the 19th. In numerology, repeating ones represent new beginnings and alignment with authentic direction. It's like a reset button for your internal compass. But this one landed even more deeply than usual because it was immediately followed by a new moon on January 20th. New moons initiate new cycles, but this time it worked differently. It was quietly reorganizing beneath the surface rather than launching us forward. And that's the unique influence of the two events taking place back to back. So this wasn't a new beginning in the usual sense. It was an inevitable reorientation, a phase where the system must reorganize itself before anything new is asked of it. That's why it felt subtle, but big at the same time. And that's why you probably felt more inward, less social. What this likely looked like was wanting to be in your own world, feeling less interested in external demands or social interaction, or a desire to make your space more functional, beautiful, and aligned with who you are now, or a reviewing life internally without urgency, and perhaps a resistance to forcing movement or clarity or decisions. And what I want you to hear is this. This isn't disengagement. It's reassembly and reorientation. Your system has been recalibrating its internal reference points, especially around value, direction, and how you want to move yourself and your life forward. It's also why productivity felt different. What many people have noticed is they could organize, streamline, or beautify with ease, but initiating outward-facing movement or making big decisions came with resistance. This is also why detachment has been so noticeable. But detachment doesn't automatically mean disconnection. Often, it simply means your system is temporarily disconnecting from outdated pressures. You may have noticed social interactions feel more optional rather than necessary, that work feels easier when it involves refinement rather than big expansion, or that you're more attuned to what feels clean, simple, and sustainable, and that you're also less tolerant of noise or urgency or performative productivity. And that's not avoidance. It's your nervous system choosing coherence. And that's a very good thing. Forcing progress during this window naturally creates resistance, not results. So where are we now? As we move through today, January 21st, something subtle begins to shift. The inward pull hasn't quite disappeared, but it's softening. So you may notice things like a sense of readiness starting to return, less internal debate, clearer priorities, still without urgency, and that feeling that movement will come naturally when it's time. And that is integration. There's no pressure, it's not acceleration, but it's a cleaner internal signal. So, what to do from here? If you're still feeling inward or selective, that's completely okay. And if small impulses to move forward are starting to appear, that's great too. What tends to backfire during transitions like this is trying to override your system. Forcing clarity or motivation too early creates friction instead of flow. So here's what actually helps. 1, let coherence lead. Choose the task that feels easiest, even if it's small. Maybe that's organizing a drawer, or journaling on what felt aligned this week, or reaching out to one person who genuinely energizes you. And 2, trust the timing. Movement follows more clearly when your system is ready. You haven't lost time. You have been building a stronger foundation. To wrap this up, if the last few days have felt quieter or less productive than expected, there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with you. This isn't just personal, it's collective. So you haven't fallen behind. You haven't failed to start the year properly. Your system has been doing exactly what it needed to do. And as things begin to move again, they're likely to do so with more ease and far less resistance because of it. If you'd like to stay connected as things continue to shift, you can hit the subscribe button, or you're welcome to like this video. I'm Katya, and I'll see you in the next one.